I thought I would do a little video on like kind of an overview of this truck and everything, kind of the story behind it. So I traded a truck. It was needed a little bit of work, but it was a little mini truck to Dennis, Bag Mini Dennis up in Portland. Works at Carolina Customs. So he had this thing on the internet, and when I got it, it just had a turbo, a 350 engine and a turbo 700 R4 tranny in it, and no wiring was in the truck at all. So it was just a big blank slate. They'd already done some stuff on the floors, touched up the floors, and I think they did the rockers and a couple other things. So it's pretty much rust free. There's a couple little spots still that need some attention, but I mean, it was just bare body, still mostly bare body. It's mostly in the same shape it is that I got it. Body wise, I haven't done a whole lot. But I had taken everything from a 2006 GMC Denali truck, the engine and tranny and wiring harness. For some reason, I kept like the whole wiring harness just because I wanted to, I guess. I didn't plan on doing this, but since I had the whole harness, I've used the whole harness from the '06. So all this thing is running on '06 harness. I haven't done anything to the computer. It's all stock. I put in the fan and the radiator from the '06, made some brackets, and I did the steering column fabrication and all that. Got the the '06 steering column fabricated in there. Of course, the engine and tranny from the '06 and all that. Anyway, it's been sitting for a while. I didn't really have time to work on it, and with all the COVID stuff, I kind of made some time for it, as well as getting some other stuff worked on. But it's working out pretty good. I had a little issue with, I have a high pressure fuel pump mounted right about under there somewhere on the frame, and it's just gravity fed. I guess they don't actually pull fuel, so I was having an issue. I didn't want to go. If it didn't want to let me get on it, I could kind of put around, but at first it was all right, but then very much just seemed like it was just getting to the point where I had to just put it. So we had a high flow fuel pump sitting around, so I threw that in there last night just to get it, see if it would work and do like I thought it would, and it does. It feeds plenty of fuel to that high pressure pump. Hopefully that doesn't create a problem for the high pressure pump, but I don't really think it would. So yeah, pretty cool. I still need to do a bunch of body work, obviously. I kind of threw some paint on it last night. Oh, cool little thing I figured out, or not really figured out, just did. I had an '04 Chevy at the shop that I've been pulling some stuff off of, but the newer, put the '04 weather stripping in there, so that's kind of cool. It's worked out pretty good. Still need to clean it up a little bit. I missed the spot last night, but she's kind of coming together. I'm driving it. Still need to work on the brakes, the brake light rather. But yeah, there'll be some burnout videos coming up pretty soon. Tried to get some last night, but it was too dark outside of the shop. But yeah, it's a little bit more of an overview on kind of what I've done to it. Well, I mean, there's more. I did the axle flip, put that 12-bolt posi in it, and all that. So anyway, more to come.